Woke up this morning feeling rather blue. Without warning, had a bad dream about you. Worst part about it was that it wasn't true. An imagined conversation. I ain't been with you in weeks. I wander around the city. There's a fog over my eyes. Is it my contacts or the cigarette smoke? Don't see any other guys who shine the way that you shine, who smell the way you do, who smile the way that you smile. It won't make me mad like you, but I see, yeah, I see you're no good for me. Yeah, I see, oh, I see, it makes sense theoretically, but you can't help the ones that you love. No, you can't tell who you're dreaming of. And I woke up this morning, was feeling rather blue. Without warning, had a real good dream about you. Waking up was awful because it wasn't true. Your legs are wrapped around me. I ain't been with you in months. I see you're no good for me. Oh, I see, I see, it makes sense theoretically, but you can't help the one that you love. No, you can't tell who you're dreaming of. And I wish that I could say I saw a ladder or a light leading me out of this tunnel. Wish that I could say I was cool just being friends, but I fear that only get me in more trouble. I wish that I could say that I don't love you no more, but lying's one thing I won't do. Oh, I wish that I could say that I wish that this would end, but most of the time I just keep wishing that you'd come back home. I see you're no good for me. Yeah, I see, I see, it makes sense theoretically, and I know that you're the one to blame. I see that you bring only rain, but you can't help the ones that you love. No, you can't help who you're dreaming of. And I woke up this morning, was feeling rather blue. Without warning, had another dream about you. Thanks. I'm going to play another song from a different CD that I've actually just released with Seth Keibel, who's a great jazz musician in the area. We wrote this song together, and it's called Tiny Hands. It's actually the name of the EP that we're releasing as well. Tiny hands behind a great big desk. Tiny hands making a bigly mess. Tiny feet can't fill his predecessor's shoes. Tiny hands giving our country the blues. Tiny number of tiny minds in a tiny little group of states. Pulled the tiny levers for the big mouth guy, left us all with one huge colossal mistake. Tiny hands behind a great big desk, thin-skinned, immature, and self-obsessed. Tiny man full of fear and ire. Tiny hands might set this world on fire. He put his teeny tiny right hands on top of a great big book and swore a meaningless oath, while the tiny little crowd just stood around and looked. Great big ego in a tiny brain is watching the fake news. Is the stable genius pulling at the reins? There's Putin's little puppet shaking in his shoes. Tiny left hand round a cheeseburger. Tiny right hand working the remote. Resting only to fire via Twitter. Who's getting kicked out of the house next? Cast your vote. Tiny hands behind a great big desk. Tiny hands making a bigly mess. Tiny feet can't fill his predecessor's shoes. Tiny hands giving our country. Tiny hands giving our planet. Tiny hands giving our galaxy the blue.
So that's from our new EP, which is called Tiny Hands, and that's a political EP. I'm going to play one more from there. Different subject. This one actually deals with the crisis at the border. The families being separated, that crisis at the border. I also wrote the song with Seth.
There are 6,500 languages spoken all around the world. And in 6,500 languages, mother and father are the very first words. 4,200 different ways to worship, and almost as many gods, all of them viewed as parents to us mortals with all of our flaws. Children and hearts in cages, one by choice, the other by force. You've locked up what's left of your conscience. You've jailed our regrets and remorse. Children and hearts in cages, one of these is an easy fix. Fling open the doors to these prisons. Let parents be with their kids. You can use a euphemism. You can call it a chain-linked wall, but justify this with Bible quotes. There's no God in this at all. This is not our United States. This is not my motherland. E pluribus unum, divided we can't stand. Children and hearts in cages, one by choice, the other by force. You've locked up what's left of your conscience. You've jailed our regrets and remorse. children and hearts in cages. One of these is an easy fix. Fling open the doors to these prisons. Let children be kids. There's a darkness creeping in these days, but the children are the light. To use these kids as chess pieces, well, who gave you the right? A man who calls immigrants animals, it should come as no surprise that he'd lock their children up like dogs, then happily close his eyes. They've seen more than you'll ever see, traveled farther than you'll ever go, all to provide a better life. A love like that you'll never know. They say history is the harshest judge. How can we wait that long? Truth and justice should be plain to see. What you're doing is just wrong. Children and hearts in cages, one by choice, the other by force. You locked up what's left of your conscience, jailed on regrets and remorse. Children and hearts in cages, one of these is an easy fix. Fling open the doors to these prisons. Let parents be with their kids. Let parents be with their kids. Let parents be with their kids.
So thanks so much for listening. If you like what you hear, donate. I've got one last song for you. It's a completely different song. I wrote this song because my mom always told me to write a song about the Cherry Blossom Festival. This isn't really about that, but it mentions cherry blossoms, so I feel like that counts. This song is called Blvd. You don't just smell magnolia until you see the cherry trees, 'cause everything is blossoming, baby. Breathe the breeze and hear me sneeze and see the blessings on my knees, and I'm just so tired of maybe. Spring's for lovers, so they say, but my lover is far away, and I don't got no say in the matter. Don't know what we're working towards. Am I scared? Am I bored? Feeling shrink, but then they grow fatter. And I want to hold your hand in the zoo. When it's cold, I want to warm up with you. It may seem bold, we are what we do. I don't want to have no regrets. I want to dine on champagne and raspberries when to lie with you, and I'm Mary, I know that. I won't be getting much shut eye, but some things are better than the rest. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know, do you know, do you know? Do you know what I mean? You don't just smell magnolia, and do you see the cherry trees? 'Cause everything is blossoming, baby. Breathe the breeze and hear me sneeze and see the grass stains on my knees, and I'm just so tired of maybe. If you love me, let me know, 'cause if I gotta let you go, then I should probably be getting started. And I'm no damsel, I'm just flowing, I will be just fine, I'm sure, just don't wanna end up broken hearted. I'd rather hold your hand in the zoo. When it's cold, I'd rather warm up with you. It may seem bold, we are what we do. I don't wanna have no regrets. I want to dine in champagne and raspberries once a lie with you, and I'm Mary, I know that. I won't be getting much shut eye, but some things are better than the rest.
loves me, he loves me not. He loves me, he loves me not. He loves me, he loves me not. If you love me lots and lots, love me not, love me not. Love me not, love me not. Love me not, love me not. So baby, if you love me, stop. And you will smell magnolia, and you will see the cherry trees, and you will feel it blossoming, baby. You breathe the breeze and hear me sneeze and see the grass stains on my knees, and I'm just so tired of maybe. Oh, love me now, just let me know if I should stay or I should go sooner. It's better than later. Something's gotta change or rearrange, 'cause baby, this is getting strange. I'm about to say see you later. And that you hold my hand in the zoo when it's cold. You let me warm up with you, it may seem bold. Yeah, what we do, I don't know, have no regrets. I want to dine on champagne and raspberries. Lie with you when I'm wearing. We won't be getting much shut out, but some things are better than rest. Don't let down, 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 down. Don't let down, 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 down. Don't let down, down, down. Let down, down. Let down, down, let down, down. Don't let, but don't let, but don't let, but don't let, don't let down. Let down, down, let down, 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 down. Thin-skinned, immature, and self-obsessed. Tiny man full of fear and ire. Tiny hands might set this world on fire. He put his teeny tiny right hands on top of a great big book. He swore a meaningless oath while the tiny little crowd just stood around and looked.